Hey, what's going on, everybody out there in the world, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, males and females? Welcome to another video with your boy Profit Peeps, where all the real smart investors earn more money than lose money. Good morning, everybody. Sitting here, eat some Cheerios with almond milk. I want to get into why many people lose their investments. Okay? Most people, before we move forward, I need y'all to bump and grind against that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel so the notifications can accelerate. Number one, many people lose their investments because they don't do fundamental research, technical analysis. They don't follow up on the volume of the stock. They don't understand the behavior of the stock. For example, the behavior of Bitcoin is high volatility. For instance, it can go from, within several months, it can go from 29,000 to 50,000. That's a volatile behavior. Going up and down, at a short period of time. When some other stocks, besides cryptocurrency, when you have other stocks take months, maybe a year to move up, to go up. So most people hear about options. They hear about option plays, calls that go up and puts that go down. And what happens is they jump in just to say, I got a play on file, I got a contract. They don't do the research. They don't, when it comes to an option plan, they don't check the technical analysis. They don't check the history of the lowest it's been and the highest it's been before they jump in. Also, they also don't check the time period that it could have had a split. It could have had a stock split and it could have had a reverse split, okay? To where it's though a certain amount of shares come to, like for instance, if you have 100 shares, a reverse split can break that into multiples of 10. So they can give you 5 shares from that, but the value is more now. Well, it looked like the value will be more, but the amount will be more. So they'll take that 100, that reverse, and they'll take the 100 and break it into tens. And now whatever your stock was amount before, it's divided into 5. Well, actually 10, I'm sorry. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's how the reverse split work. So now, for instance, if it was all, it could be like a $10 now, if it was all $1 of each 100 shares you had. So now, since you got 10, all of them will be $10. So people get that confused as well. Let me let y'all understand that a lot of people also lose money in the stock market because they just jump right in just to say, I have these shares. For instance, they hear the hype. They hear what other people talking about and hearing how fast this stock is growing and is on a rise, and they didn't really do the fundamental research, and the stock didn't gain no revenue that year, or they don't see it being around. Like, you might not, a good stock is something that's going to be around for a very long time. You can see some future in it. For example, if you have drones, if you like to invest in drones, and DoorDash is going to be using drones eventually and delivering food. They got big, powerful drones that can deliver food. They got professional drone flyers that can deliver food in front of people's doors. And it can give you an alert on your phone that the drone is in front of your door. That can be like a next level model to invest in DoorDash. A lot of people don't do these type of longevity researches to see if that stock is liable to accumulate. And another thing, people buy 1 share, maybe 2 shares. It's very important to save enough money in your buying power to buy multiple shares. So when you see a stock go to the bottom at its support level, and when it crash, then you can buy multiple shares. Ride it out to the resistance level and then snatch profits. Okay, depending on the stock, because most stocks you might want to save, you might want to really hold because it can accumulate in value. For instance, like cryptocurrency, how Bitcoin did. People mad. People probably hurt that they jumped out of Bitcoin at when it was at 1,200, 1,400, and right about now, Bitcoin is around close to 50,000. So those who didn't hold and have the patience, they lost out. They lost out on their investment. Another thing is patience. Most of all, patience, people. You want to have patience. Patience is very important because most people be losing money. And you're going to lose money. And that don't mean that you're going to lose money specifically. That don't mean you're going to really lose the money. You only will lose if you sell. So if your stock is down and you're losing money, hold it. Especially if you invested in some good fundamentals of the stock. You got Sunoco or Exxon, and they're going to be around for quite some time. Or you invested in Apple. Apple's going to constantly upgrading phones, and whatever future upgrades they're going to have, that stock is going to continue to rise. And of course, it have its crashes. It goes down, but it will come back up. And it's important to watch the stock. Put it on your watch list and see how low it go, and if it can hit the history repeat, and you jump in, and that's when you buy multiple shares of that, because you'll be saving up in your buying power. It's very important to save in your buying power. And then when it accumulate, boom, you're good to go. All right, so I'm going to finish eating my cereal. Y'all have a great morning out there. Remember, winners roll with winners, leaders roll with leaders, and good followers always follow the good leader to become a good leader. Y'all be safe, stay positive, and if it's negative, run. Get out of there. Don't be around no losers. Peace and love, your boy.